Hello everyone, welcome. This is 29th of March, it's Friday, the last Friday, and let's talk a bit about Gluster as we always do. So, couple of things. We talked last week about the fact that the Gluster 6 release has been done and dusted, there's been a 5.5 release. So, Amos posted a note to the upstream Gluster list about talking about themes and roadmap for 7. I'll link it to the show notes. And while it is very overarching and a broad theme and set of themes at this point, it kind of clearly gives highlights in the areas that the cluster developers want to put more effort into. And a lot of it is built around stability and improvement of existing features, and also being able to make cluster work for highly dense storage needs. I think in the past few weeks, we have been talking about how we have been getting feedback from various communities, especially the bird community that uses Gluster for hyperconverged deployments, and it's been a mixed bag. There have been concerns in the Word community list about performance issues from the 5.5 release. There have been others who have basically seen that the latest release has been far more stable and has provided better experience. So it's good to see that there's been usage and the fact that there's been feedback on that. If you are using Gluster and you want to reach out to us, please post to our mailing list or hit us up on Twitter at Gluster. Um, I was hoping to get Atin on the bridge today to talk a bit about the Gluster, the volume scalability improvement pieces that he and others have been working. I'll put that up for next week and see where we go with that. Next week, likely we will also include a topic of uh, start off a small set of conversations around ways to troubleshoot Gluster. This is something that I have received feedback off list, and seems to be a topic that is very relevant. And a lot of people have their own ways to troubleshoot, and even though we have a troubleshooting guide online, it's good to have developers talking about various components and how to troubleshoot them and what are the quick and easy ways to isolate the issues that our users are seeing on the stack. That's kind of all that I had to talk about. I saw that on the Gluster project, which on the Gluster mailing list is the automated testing mailing list. A conversation has been initiated about trying to rejig the Gluster effort and ensure that we try and do some upgrade testing. So if you are working on a distributed systems project where you want to do upgrade testing, this might be something that you'd like to help us and provide us with these inputs. So, oh, I see Atin's joined. Atin, I thought I'd be missing you, so I had originally said that we'll tee up the Gluster D improvements for the next round. But since you're here, why don't you give us a quick preview of how things are and where they are at?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Sankarshan. So, I mean, this particular, 7 to 10 odd days, the study team was kind of spending a lot of time to understand the different bottlenecks what we have, primarily on the volume scalability. Uh, as we all know that when Gluster was designed, it was basically designed for NAS-related solutions, and we never thought that we would be actually, even thinking about uh, you know in the multiple of tens, hundreds, or even thousands volumes. 10 volumes are fine. The moment things started with 100 volumes, we started becoming susceptible, and 1,000 volumes, it was kind of a nightmare. And all these things started when Gluster has been adopted in container storage land, where the business needs change, how exactly the volume is being kind of used for different kind of workloads. That dimension has also changed. So with that in mind, right, we were focusing on building up a new framework in Gluster 2, but while the existing legacy should also kind of continue the momentum, we thought of focusing a bit more on that area and trying to solve whether we can fix volume scalability problems or not. So after a lot of discussion, a lot of whiteboarding, we kind of came up with a patch which is still kind of in testing phase, but we have uh, at least data points to prove that this design, what we came up with, it is kind of fixing that design problem what we had. And I will be sending a detailed email in Gluster Devel and Gluster users mailing list, talking about all the technical part of it. But this is just a head up, that we actually, could solve a very real problem. And now the sweet spot, what we are seeing on a three-node cluster with 1500 odd volumes, I think that can go up. Like, we need to test that out, like what is basically the right balance in terms of number of volumes, but definitely our goal is to basically reach up to 2K number of volumes with three-node cluster.
Yeah, right. So I know that you and I were talking privately, and then you mentioned that the mail was due. So I'm going to keep an eye out for that when that note hits. But this is good news. I know a lot of people have put in hard work to get this, and I'm almost certain that this is something that's going to be coming as a surprise to the users who have until now have had challenges in terms of going up to higher volume numbers in a cluster. So good stuff, good job, and let's see how this goes. That was practically the last topic. You were a surprise entry into the program schedule. I know you. I think you had a conflict that you had to walk away from and join this one. So thank you for that.
That's right.
Yeah, and well, again, uh, just as a plug, the DEF CONF India event CFP is still on. So we are looking forward to users responding to that. If you are working on Gluster, Kubernetes, distributed storage, observability, logging, metrics, the like. And the DEF CONF US event, which is between 15th and 18th or 16th and 17th of August, if I remember correctly, that CFP is closing very soon. So if you want to respond to that, that's fine too. But these are the two ones that I wanted to highlight. I'll have to check up with Amy in terms of what is the upcoming date for providing a summary of the user survey that we had, because I don't think I saw a post back on the mailing list. But that's about it. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Atin. You have a great one too. Bye.
Thank you, Sankarshan. Bye.